Hello students, welcome to IC38 Solutions. Today we are going to discuss about utmost good faith. What is utmost good faith? That is, the parties to the insurance contract must be of the same mind. Means LIC agent and LIC policy holder should be in the same mind. And general commercial contracts are governed by the principles of let the buyer beware. And insurance involves an agreement in which the insurer agrees to provide financial protection against certain specified risk for a price or consideration is known as premium. What is premium? Definition of premium is insurance involves an agreement in which the insurer agrees to provide financial protection against certain specified risk for a price. Or consideration known as premium that are contractual, mutual, physical, and financial. The answer is contractual. And a contract is an agreement between parties at law that is enforceable. Elements of a valid contract include all of the above: offer and acceptance, consideration, agreement between parties, and free consent. And when a person to offer is made signifies his assent thereto, it is known as acceptance. And when a proposal is accepted, it becomes promise. Acceptance is when a person is offered to make significant assent, but when the proposal is accepted, it becomes promise. And when a proposer accepts the term of insurance plan and signifies his assent by paying a consideration money in form of premium, then the proposal becomes promise. The evidence of insurance contract is policy bond. Policy bond is the evidence of insurance contract, and the policy bond is very important till policy ends. And the insurance company and the policyholder must agree on the same thing in the same sense. In insurance parlance, it is known as consens ad idem. Sorry, question number is not available, but it is also a question. And next, consent is said to be free when it is not caused by all of them. It is mistake, fraud or misrepresentation, undue influence and coercion. Consent is said to be free when it is not caused by coercion, undue influence, fraud or misrepresentation, mistake. When the consent to an agreement is caused by coercion, fraud or misrepresentation, the agreement is when the consent to an agreement is caused by coercion, fraud or misrepresentation, the agreement is voidable. Means the policy is cancelled. Both the parties to the contract must enter into the contract through legally. Both the parties to the contract must be entered into the contract through legally. And dash involves pressure applied through criminal means, coercion. When a person who is able to dominate the will of the another uses her position to obtain an undue advantage over the other is known as undue influence. When a person induces another to act on a false belief that is caused by representation he or she does not believe to be true, the state is referred as fraud. Error in one's knowledge or belief or interpretation of a thing is referred to as mistake. Moral hazard refers to dishonesty by an individual. That is, moral hazard means there is no moral, avoiding all morals and values. It resembles dishonesty by an individual. Dash refers to spreading one's investment in different kinds of assets. That is, diversification means if he earned 1 rupee, he invests 1 by 2% in one, 1 by 2% in another, 1 by 2% in another, 1 by 2% in another. Next, dash refers to transfer of all rights and remedies with respect to the subject matter of insurance from insured to insurer is subrogation. Provisions of which act governs all contracts in India, including insurance contracts. That is Indian Contract Act 1872. Which of the following cannot be an element of insurance contract? That is all of the above. Fraud, coercion, undue influence, mistake. These all are wrong. Way in LIC. Which principle of insurance advocates for compensating the insured in the same financial position which he was before the occurrence of the loss? That is indemnity. Indemnity is the principle of insurance which advocates for compensating the insured. Next, the presence of makes an insurance contract valid and enforceable at law. That is insurable interest, which are true in respect of proximate cause. That is all are true. Losses are payable. Losses shall be payable if only the predominant cause is insured by peril and loss caused by uninsured peril is not payable. And dash is defined as the active and efficient cause that sets in motion a chain of events which brings about a result without the intervention of any force started and working effectively from a new and independent source. That is proximate cause. Proximate cause is defined as the active and efficient cause that sets in a motion of a chain of events which brings about a result without the intervention of any force started and working actively from a new and independent source. And next, what is contract of insurance? That is, an insurance contract can be defined as an agreement between the insurers in consideration of having received the premium from the insured to undertake to make good the financial loss of the insured subject to a limit of specified amount. Total 5 essential elements of all insurance contracts are offer and acceptance. Those are consideration, consensus, and capacity to contract of the parties, legality of object of the contract, basic legal principles on which all classes of general insurances are based. Those are insurable interest, utmost good faith, principle of indemnity, utmost good faith, insurable interest, proximate cause, and subrogation and contribution. These are all basic principles of insurance contract. And the contract of insurance is legal agreement between two or more parties and has to comply with the provisions of the Indian Contract Act, that is in 1872. Insurance contract also is governed by the general law of contract as embodied in the Indian Contract Act. An insurance contract be defined as an agreement between the insurance. Hubener, the measure known as human life value, is used worldwide. That is human life value (HLV). Hubener, professor, defined the term human life value. Full form of HLV is human life value. HLV is calculated to all of the above, that is ascertain the value of human life in monetary terms, ascertain the amount of life insurance which can give into a prospect, ascertain the monetary loss to the family in the case of death of the prospect. And which of the following statement about the HLV is incorrect? That is first one. HLV define amount in income which an individual will earn during his lifetime is the wrong. And C, B are correct. That means HLV was developed by Professor Hubener. HLV considers the future income which a prospect may earn, over his lifetime. Next, which of the following statement about HLV is correct? That is A is correct. HLV is a correct. HLV concept considers human life property. This one correct. And second one is wrong. And the insurance is effected to cover the dash asset is exposed to an asset is exposed, that is risk. Next, which of the following is not a category of risk considered for life insurance? That is accident. Next, living too long means, that is life post retirement. And liability insurance covers insurance against frauds by the debtors. And next, general insurance covers all of the above, that is risk that can affect a person, personal risk that affect property. And life insurance is not a contract of indemnity. And mortality charges would be least in which of the following? That is a person in the age group of 21 to 25 years, that is low age. In low age, mortality charges will be low. And mortality charges increase with increase in age. And level premium is both A and B are incorrect. Why? Because it is favorable for the policyholder and it always costlier the policyholder. In general, both are wrong. And level premiums have the following components: A and C, that is protection element and residual value. There is no cash value element in level premium. And next, the premium which remains constant throughout the term of the policy is called level premium. And policy with no cash value element is called Term policy. Policy with no cash value. There is no cash value element. And life fund in life insurance policies refers to excess of the premiums collected under the policies. Which one of the following is not a risk associated with life? That is accident, life insurance and pensions. Those provide sense of financial security to the policyholders. Mutuality means combination of the funds of the various individuals. Life insurance are required to maintain dash condition for writing business. Those are statutory reserves. Pooling of resources can also be termed as mutuality. And liability insurance is a general insurance policy. Means car, bike. Insurance is General Insurance Corporation. And which kind of policy will help further risk associated with living too long? Pension policy is affected. Premium paid minus protection premium is equal to cash value element. That is equal to premium paid minus protection premium is equal to cash value element. Keeping eggs in different basket refers to diversification, and risk pooling helps in all of the above. That is, pooling funds to be paid to the one who has suffered loss involves different generations of policyholders, evens out the premium payable at different ages. These are the important MCQs for IC38 exam. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and follow the channel for more classes and more question test series.